Okay, guys, what's up? We're gonna talk about Zombie Coming 2. I think, guys. This is a third interview. We finished the 6 trailers, so... Hold on for a second. Let's see where it goes, right? Hello? Hey, yo. Hi, hi, Michael. Thank you for being my actor. Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael. Michael. Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
Thank you for being my actor. So, we're doing a Zombie Coming 2 interview 3, right? We're doing a third interviews, right?
Okay.
But think beyond these backups. We'll go upstairs. So, hold on, Michael, before I go upstairs. What's your favorite quote in Zombie Coming, in my movie? What's your favorite quote in Zombie Coming?
I got no clue yet.
What's your favorite quote in whatever part you think? Part 84? Do you remember what it is?
No,
Remember when the door just hit you right after you said remember? What was it? You remember, right? You said the quote says, beep, beep that. Beep, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Remember? You made that quote, right?
yes, I did.
In part 84. I love you, Mike. Love you, Michael. Hello? Is somebody there? Hi, Grandma. Hey, what is your favorite quote in Zombie Coming movie? We're doing a Zombie Coming 2 interview. This is the third interview, man. You feel me, man? Look. Turn around, look. Look, see I'm using. Look. See, look what I'm using. Look. Doing interviews, right?
Cool.
You're in my interview now. You're my Zombie Coming 2 interview. You're my third interview. So we made Zombie Coming 2 trailers, right? I did 6 trailers, so we're doing interviews until maybe November or December, I think. Maybe at the end of November or the first start of December. Possibly when Dylan comes down there. So, let me see. Let's see where. Hey, Grandpa.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's your favorite quote in Zombie Coming movie? You.
My favorite quote?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Look, she's getting decapitated.
Why did you think that's your favorite quote?
Oh, I like that quote. I don't know.
What part was it?
It was in a couple different parts.
Wait, what day was it when we did that?
I don't remember the date.
I think it was like,
It was like last week.
last week?
Yeah.
Look at what I'm using, remember? This.
I'm looking for pictures
You looking pictures of what was it?
for my family.
You know, we're doing a Zombie Coming 2 interview. This is the third interview. You're right. The last time we were in the second view, like, what day was it? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah. So, Grandma and you guys are in my interviews now. We're doing the interview, right?
Yep.
So, this is where we do. Look, I can see. Look. I can see when I move. I think I can look better. Look how my head fits. It can fit my head. Look. It fits my size. Look, you see how it fits my size, Grandma? So thank you for being my actor.
You're welcome.
You know, what's that photo over there? So I did Zombie Coming 2 trailers. You're in my interview right now for the first time. So Zombie Coming 2 is gonna be so I did some trailers, so we're gonna do our intro when Daniel comes down. This is where the start when it says, "Hi Chucky, I just graduate high school." So that's gonna take place in June 15, 1990. So Jim Alex says to his brother Chucky, he says, "Hi Chucky, I just graduate high school. It's 3 o'clock." So they graduate by 2. It says after 1 hour and 3 p.m. That's where it starts to say, "Hi Chucky, I just..." So, you know Zombie Apocalypse was supposed to start at June 16, right? Yeah, so... Right?
What?
So, we had to do... So, we're doing interviews...
Right.
Until the end of November or the start of December when Daniel calms down on Thanksgiving or his birthday. I gotta figure out. Hi, Jasper. Hey, you were in my movie, Jasper. You're playing the, Are you okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's just excited.
Why is he going excited so much?
That's my bullwhip.
Huh? What?
It's my bullwhip.
Your bullwhip?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Bullwhip.
What does it mean?
This is a weapon that they used to use in the old days to.
What did they use
whip
that for?
Cattle.
What did they use that for?
They used to whip the cattle when they did their little herding things.
What little things?
Herding.
Hurting things?
Yeah.
So this is we're doing our third interview. You're in my interview again. Grandma's first time being in the interviewed. So I've been making Zombie Coming 2. You've been a cast member since last month.
Right.
October 1st you were playing Javier on August 21st on part 21st, I think.
I like playing Javier.
Javier, the word Javier Chris. That's his last name by his parents, or it could have been. I think. Wait a minute. Hold up. Chris was by Javier Chris. The last name Chris was. I think I got the wrong. Hold up. I think it was from Janet's parents, right? I think it was from Janet's parents. So here's the idea. It's from Janet, and you know Javier used to be named before. Javier met Janet. That we had to make stuff up. That I'm the director making things up. What they used to do back in the day. When they were saying that in the 80s, they talk about back in the stuff. That Javier used to be in the Vietnam in like 68 to 72. So thank you for making the quote that you said that when we were playing Javier and I was playing James. Javier met James for like 7. You said 7. They met for 17 years, right?
Right.
72 because if they didn't see him when James didn't see his grandpa in 1971, right?
Right.
So thank you for making those quotes.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Because of
let me have so much fun.
Yeah, and let you say some quotes about military stuff where you had to wear clothes. So this is where we have to do. So we have to pretend like Zombie Coming 2 came out in 1990, June 15. So that's how we're gonna do. Okay. So we're doing interviews until a few weeks, I think, or next month, maybe. Maybe so, if Dale comes, I think.
Okay. Cool.
Something like that. We might do it at night or morning to do some intros or something like that. Maybe. Because if we're going to think this new place sits in California, Lawndale. Because of, that was J. Malik's new state since 1986, right?
Right.
California, Lawndale. You have to pretend like one, right? We have to pretend like.
Right.
Well, that's J. Alex used to be in this state since. So, Grandma, I was going to tell you that we have to pretend like J. Alex been that new state and been in high school since 1986 when he was 15, right? So we make this stuff up because since I'm a director of Zombie Coming, since I'm a director and a cast member, right?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
You played. Thank you for playing Janet, Chris. So we were supposed to say something. So we haven't mentioned about that was named Chris by about we haven't make the you haven't make the quotes about Janet Chris about because it was from her parents. So we get that information until Zombie Coming 2, right? Hope we try someday, right? Yeah, because Janet has the last name Chris by her parents, right? Back in the 20s, back in 1920s. They had names exist before, right? All the words exist before. That where you can see in the movies, right? So, you know what it's going to be showing in Zombie Coming 1 to Zombie Coming 13 that we can show? Brick phones. Then we're going to show flip phones, maybe for Zombie Coming 14 to Zombie Coming 17, I think. Right? Because of flip phones were shown in the 90s, but I might think we have to pretend like it exists in the 2000s, I think. That came later. Right? So we have to do that, right? We have to do that you've been using brick phone until to the 2000s, right? Till 2001 it was last seen in 2001. So my dad will play J Alex, I think, for a few years when he only played J Alex. I'm only gonna play J Alex who was like age 18 to his late 20s, right? Let me see. Zombie Coming 1 1989 to Zombie Coming 12 movie 2000, right? Yeah. That's where we're doing that. You're playing like what do you think? So I'm only gonna play James for like Zombie Coming 1 1989 to Zombie Coming 12 2000, right? Because Dad will play J Alex when J Alex is on his birdies, right? It's gonna be seen like that, so we might change different characters, right? Still recording? Whoa, shoot! What was that? Hold on, guys. What was it? Hold on. Okay. Just back where we went. So this is where we're doing interview. Third. So we might do a lot of interviews until like a few weeks at the end of November or the start of December, right? If my cousin Daniel comes, right?
Right.
So we need to set date time, be telling us date time where it is because of I don't know when Daniel's coming exactly, my cousin. So
we can figure it
he's
out.
gonna play the character of Chucky, I think. Yeah. I think, yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I think it's gonna take a few years for him to play it to like Zombie Coming. Let's say to his I think to Chucky's late 20s. I think.
Yeah.
Think it's gonna be.
20s. I don't know if he'll be able to pass for that.
Don't worry, that doesn't matter what we're gonna look like. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's imagination.
Yeah, we're just doing that to like my. So my dad's only gonna play James Alex. I think when James is on his 30s, right?
Right.
That's where I'm only gonna play James like Zombie Coming 1 to Zombie Coming 2 2000, right? That's it.
That's it.
That's a good job.
Great job.
So, let me ask you a question. I don't know when my cousin Daniel is gonna play. Let me see. 1990. his early teens to like his late 20s for the franchise, I think. Zombie Coming 2 to like let me see. I don't know yet, man.
That's all right. You'll know when it's time to know.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like two zombie. I think it's gonna be for my cousin Daniel to play Chucky. Chucky Daniel's gonna play Chucky, and Chucky in his early teens to late 20s. So maybe let's say 1990. Zombie Coming 2 to 2008. Zombie Coming 20, I think. Right. So that's where Daniel's gonna play it. Or Daniel might just play it. I don't know what Daniel's gonna play it. Sometimes I don't know if Daniel can. I know sometimes it's very hard for us to play whatever character is gonna be. If my dad just, oh my god. So you know Zombie Coming 18 was supposed to take place in 2006. All the dates. Zombie Coming 1 takes place in the late 80s. It takes place in the 90s. Zombie Coming 2 to like to Zombie Coming 11, right? So we got a few franchises where, so Zombie Coming 1, we pretend like it takes place in the 80s, right? We did that stuff. You played that Janet was on her early 60s, right? So what do you think that mall is going to be look like? So what do you think? We want to play Janet on her 60s too. What do you think? Her early 60s, what is it going to be? To 80s or 90s? Or is that too old? Or do you think you'd rather do that for Zombie Coming franchise, right? Or are you going to play on her 60s to 70s or to 80s? What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever.
In the franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to do, right?
Sure. Certainly.
Maybe if you gotta try out for some time, right? You would thank me for making you a cast member since like last month, right? Now we're doing interviews and stuff. It's like, because we finished the trailers, I think. So we have a few lists to do. So we had to do a lot of interviews, I think, for a few weeks, or maybe next month, I think, do like that until December or the end of November, I think, right?
Right.
So I don't know, you might be singing the intro, or you might be singing a few parts, I think.
Okay, well, that's fine.
I'll try because it's different for us to do, right?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, whatever you want, man. If you need some help with something, let me know.
Which one of the how much do these phones cost? Wish you could use YouTube and you have a camera to record your own movie.
Yeah, I do, but it's just my phone just doesn't have enough memory left on it. So, I don't have $100 to spend out on it.
Well, so what? So how are you gonna get make your own movie? What do you like to make your own movie about? What do you think you will make it about, Grandpa?
Oh, I don't know. I'm planning on making my movie about probably termites and termite inspection.
What happened if you did zombie ones?
I'm not really, I mean, I don't mind acting it out, but it's not my genre.
Well, thank you for playing the Jim out. Thank you for playing Javier.
Oh, you're welcome.
Then you played two characters in the zombie.
I did.
It was the last time we haven't played the zombie since zombie at part 35, right?
Right.
It's been since now, last month.
Yep.
November 10th. That's where you did it.
That's when I first came in.
Yeah. You did that for like 2 parts, right? That's where you played a zombie.
Yeah.
So, Javier was lasting in the part since like part 105, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, of course, the backstory on Javier, of course, when he was a zombie, and then you healed him.
He wasn't even a zombie, I think.
He got bit by a something or something.
You didn't make that quote for that, right? Well, you're supposed to know. You weren't supposed to say that he got bit or something.
Yeah, he got some kind of infection and you made him better. Okay.
How did you know that? Are you using that? Or are you make your own information?
No, I'm just using that as a something as a point of reference for my character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where was the clothes that you were the zombie? Hey, what happened to you on Halloween?
Oh, I was not feeling good. I was sick on Halloween.
Where's your costumes?
My costume is.
Can I see what they look like?
Right here.
Can I see what they look like?
See, this was gonna be have dirt and ash all over it.
And where was supposed to be fake blood on it?
And this is my tuxedo jacket, and this was gonna have dirt and.
And where was the pants supposed to be?
The pants I was gonna wear were gonna be tattered, and I have those somewhere in this mossy stuff, and then of course my vest.
Was that what's supposed to be?
But yeah, and I was gonna make it look like it was gonna be blood on me, and then I had my mask, which was.
Where's the mask?
The mask is down here. That's my mask.
How do you know that looks like a zombie?
Because doesn't it look like a zombie to you?
Well, I paused it when you weren't in that mask. It's kind of like you switched the characters, right?
Yeah. See, that's what the face looks like.
Well, you should.
That's a massive zombie monster.
You know in Zombie Coming 2, the zombie apocalypse starts again in, like, when they're at California Lawndale.
Uh-huh.
And, June 60th, that's where it starts, I think. Maybe I think that's where it's gonna start, at night or morning. So we might make a few days, but. So I don't know how many interviews I need. I need 11 interviews.
Okay, well.
Then we're gonna make some deleted scenes, so we need to make.
So you gotta do some interviewing with your mom and dad.
Because you interviews a lot. I did some interviews with. Now I'm in the interview with Grandma and you. You were in the interview yesterday.
Yeah.
So we need 11 interviews. Then we're gonna do some deleted scenes, I think.
Okay.
Might make a fourth one tomorrow, or might make one today. But after I put it to YouTube, it's gonna be long, 37 minutes long.
That's a good long one, isn't it?
Oh, that's 22. So we got a few minutes. We got a few. What was it gonna be? It's 22. What was it called? It's almost 23. What it was supposed to be? 14 minutes now.
Yeah. 14 minutes.
Yeah, it is now. What would how many cost to make a movie? If someone else was a director and I was playing I was a cast member, you know how much it cost to make a movie?
A lot. Hundreds of thousands of dollars in the least.
Well, I make it free for you guys.
I know. Thank you.
Make it free and send it to them. Make my and part of a lot of franchise where that's gonna be. Sometimes it's gonna take a year place. How long we're gonna make Zombie Coming 18? It's gonna take for a few years for me to make it, right? Since 2023 is gonna be like 2 months, right?
Right.
Yeah. Because in 2023 January we'll be still making a few parts in Zombie Coming. Let's see, 2 I think, a few parts I think, right?
Right. Excuse me, buddy. Grandpa's gotta get a bite.
Huh?
I'm really busy.
Okay, hi Grandma. So this is the interview. So we got 4 minutes in the interview, right, Grandma? So you're in the interview, Grandma. Hi. So you're in the interview, right?
Yep. Does your mom at work?
Sure, yeah. That's how it works well.
Oh, because that's when I noticed you coming up here doing it. Let's see, how much?
Well, so we're in an interview. So, what's your favorite quote in Zombie Coming? In Zombie Coming movie? What's your favorite quote in Zombie Coming movie when you play Janet? Where was it you posted your favorite quote, Grandma? Can you give me some answers? Because sometimes You just need to think of your quotes.
I don't know what a quote.
Like making it the talk when you do that. What's going on, Jasper?
You're right there.
He's having a problem. What's wrong with Jasper?
Does it every so often?
Because of the thing he does on the teddy bear?
No, the breathing.
Because he does that? Excuse me? So what's your favorite quote?
I'm doing something.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
I can't think of a favorite quote. I'm doing something.
Oh, okay. Just letting you know.
And I have to start dinner too.
Okay,
I'm answering Patricia, but she asked me something.
okay. Just letting you know. Just tell me in a few days or a few interviews, I think. Whatever what next interview is going to be. Let me know. Let me know what interview you're going to be in.
Yeah.
That you're going to say something about your favorite quote. And when you're playing Chris, right? Because Grandpa says his favorite quote was or some getting decapitated or something like that.
Oh my god. That lady's getting decapitated.
That's funny that we made that you made this quote. What was that part? Was it?
It was, oh no. Oh no, that lady's getting decapitated.
Her head's being
Her head is being torn off.
her body's a lot torn off. Yeah. So we think I think they're watching us, so I think we might make a few parts, I think.
Okay.
Things might be gonna be in some things are could be in the trailer and it's not gonna be in the final version, right?
Right.
So we should think that we should make some trailers, I think. We should think where they started that. Sometimes things are different, so we need to make some delete scenes after we do have love interviews. So things that after that we have to make some delete scenes to like I take maybe the end of November. Or what do we call it?
Deleted scenes.
Or the first start of December, I think. That's how much scenes we need to make. I'm sorry, Grandma. I understand you don't have time right now to do something. So we need to do 11 interviews, I think, because we're in the third interview. So then we're gonna do the lead scenes until like what do we call it? The end of November when Daniel comes on Thanksgiving, or I think that's 14 days, maybe. Then Daniel might come in December on his birthday, 2nd, I think. So that's the point, right? That's how many delete scenes will be. The list. Good. So we are recording, right, guys?
Yeah.
So we need 11 interviews. Then we're gonna make some delete scenes. I think So this is where we should make some that sometimes not everything. Some people need to make interviews, trailers, delete scenes, right?
Right.
We should, I think. Until what we call it? Until hey Jasper, hey. You're gonna go smear on the camera? Go smear on the camera. Come on, lay down, Jasper. Come on, Jasper. Lay down, Jasper. You gonna go on the camera? You gonna go on the camera? Are you going on the camera, Jasper? Jasper, you gonna go on the camera? I'm gonna go on my phone on my camera. So what's the point? So I don't know what day we're gonna make an interview for. If I think maybe today or tomorrow, I think. So because of that, so I'll be making different quotes, right?
Okay.
So how many franchise, how many franchise that Steve General stays alive until what do you think Zombie Coming? What is it? We think that he's born in 1921, right?
Right.
So what date is he's gonna pass away? That you might
don't
make it up.
know. That's up to God, not me.
Huh? It's up to what?
So that's up to God, not me.
In the movie, right?
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. In the movie, I don't know when he's gonna pass away. You can't guess that. Maybe when he's 80 or 90. You know?
What do you mean? When he's what?
Maybe when he's like 80 or 90 years old. Or 95 years old. Maybe he might get killed in the... Maybe he might die in the...
Maybe he get killed by the zombies?
Yeah, maybe he might get killed by the zombies.
What's this? So his dad's alive until
Steve? Yeah.
until like his dad's dead in the later future when he's not in his 80s or the 90s by the zombies.
Yeah.
What do you think? How old he will get status degrees? By what age will be?
I don't know what age he would be. But maybe if he gets killed by the zombies. I mean, and how old did we say he was around now? How old?
You said 95.
Not now, but I mean, he's gonna die when he's 95.
So he's gonna be in Zombie Coming. I don't know how old you will play. How old Javier will be. So Javier will be like
How many years into the future are we moving into?
in Javier will be on his 80s, right?
Javier's gonna be in his 80s. Yeah, so no, General Steve will probably be dead because he's like really older, a lot older than.
So what date is supposed to be his death by the zombies? Or you want to say 2006? Or you want to say
2002.
So you think he's gonna die in 2002?
I think he's gonna die in 2002. Yeah.
In Zombie Coming 14?
Yep.
From the zombies?
By zombie attack.
By what part you're gonna say something on Zombie Coming 14? What do you want to sing in Zombie Coming 14? What part is it gonna be? Or you want to do that?
He'll call out on the radio. He'll call on the radio something like.
And say, what will be?
We're under attack. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
From the gas?
Yeah, and then the radio go.
When he should make a death sound.
And then you won't hear it.
And you should make a death sound.
And then there won't be any noise, like a radio static from nobody on the other end.
And he makes you make the death sound.
So yeah.
So we might play a few different characters, right?
Right.
Because of you know how old yours will be in 2002? In the 70s, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or you think 72?
Well, how old was I? 63 and 80. I can't think of the numbers, but yeah, I get you. Yeah.
So 72, that's in 2002, that's pretend like you were 72 in 2002. It's gonna take a few years, right?
Right.
So let me see how long we're at. I don't remember. Shoot, it's gonna be like 4 minutes. I think it's about to be almost 3 minutes away. I think so. You might. What do you think? So what you want to play Javier in his like late 50s to what is it supposed to play into like what is it 70s or 80s? What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. For a few years, you'll be fine. I think. You might play in his 80s if you stay alive, though. You're 56, right?
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
I don't know. 70s, late 70s is good.
Yeah, okay. Because that's gonna. What do you think? 76 or 77?
How about 77? I always like that year.
So that's gonna be until 7. That's where he's gonna be look like.
Huh?
And what date is he gonna be stay alive in then? Javier.
Javier's gonna die when he's 70, whatever. I can't count those numbers.
77, you mean?
Yeah, 77. So he's gonna die when he's 77. And
Yeah.
And
So he's gonna be as alive until like zombie coming.
But he's not gonna get killed by the zombies. He's gonna get sick and he's gonna have some kind of a stroke or something.
How about he just get killed from the gas, right?
Huh?
Why do you think he dies from the gas?
No, not the gas. He gets naturally just sick, I think.
What do you think he should? That's gonna take a couple of years to do that, right?
Huh?
What are you doing, Jasper? Look at Jasper. How about you just say that he gets attacked by zombies and the gas make him turn into a zombie? Would you do it?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, let's do it that way.
I need to find some. I need to buy some fog prop to make it look like gas. We should do it. I need to search it up after we're done recording this, right?
Okay.
Because of let's just say about that, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how many? You know how you can well, you might play a new character though, right?
Right. I know how to make different characters.
So you're only gonna play Javier until Zombie Coming 19,
Sure.
I think. He's only gonna be stylized to what is it? Zombie Coming 1, 1989 to Zombie Coming 18, 2006, right?
Right.
He's gonna be he's last time stay alive since 2006. Wasn't gonna be? That's gonna take a couple years, man. Look at that. It's gonna take a couple years, man. You feel me? You feel me, Grandpa?
I feel you, man.
Yeah, so what is it gonna be last weapon he was using? What part is gonna be?
Blow dart.
So what part is he gonna be dead?
I don't know. I don't know what part that is.
Any part.
oh yeah, when he's 77, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know.
Let's say part 13, that's what you get killed on, right? When we turn like hobby.
Part 13.
Yeah, I have to play a different character though. So you might do that. You should make some different deaths as like or you just get attacked from the zombies. What do you think? It's funny, right? It's gonna take a couple years to do that, right?
Yes, I would go.
Okay, it might be the end of it. Okay, Grandma, it's gonna be the last thing before my video ends. So, what do you think you would play, Janet Chris? So what, let me ask you a question. So, what day, okay, let me ask you a question. So you're gonna play Janet Chris. What do you think her early 60s? What do you think to the 70s or to 80s? What do you think? You, Grandma. Because my grandpa said that he's gonna play Javier his late 50s to like until his late 70s. For Zombie Coming 1 to Zombie Coming 19. That's where he's gonna play it. For Javier. Right?
I don't care.
Well, what about you? For you. You tried out, right?
Right.
We should. So, let's say that Javier dies in part 13, right?
Okay.
We could.
We could.
Don't know how that day will be in 2007. Be 10 like 1. Wait, hold up. It's 39 minutes. I don't know how. I don't know how long I'm gonna record it since, right?
I know, but you know you're taking pictures of my dirty ass bedroom, right?
Huh?
You're making movies in my dirty bedroom.
No. Some things are gonna look like that. They're gonna look like that back in these days, in the 80s and the 90s.
Oh, okay.
That looks funny. So which character's gonna die in Zombie Coming 18 2006? What do you think? Because you're gonna stay alive.
I
And
think Chris died.
what, Chris? What?
Chris.
What, Chris?
I don't know.
Mrs.
New character that hasn't been made yet.
Mr. You're going to say Mr. or Mrs. Chris?
Mr. Chris.
Um,
Mr. Chris.
of Javier's father,
Javier's uncle. Mr. Chris.
or is it supposed to be on the radio?
Hey, he's gonna get killed.
What age would the Javier his uncle supposed to be?
Maybe it'll come over the radio. That would be a good idea.
So what street are you gonna? So in Zombie Coming 19, and for the 2007, well, so what street you want to play Javier to die in? You telling you die in the street or you die in the whatever it's gonna be? Let me get the frog gas coming. Should we?
Yes.
Can we? What do you think it is? The street or this? Or in the back? Where can we do it?
Probably in the back. Maybe the street.
We're supposed to be part 13 we're supposed to doing Javier with some new character I don't think. Might play because I'm not gonna play Jay Malik's maybe in his late 20s I think. So what do you think? I might play some new character.
Yeah.
Let me see some few. Can we try it? So, Grandma, I think you should play whatever you like, right? You should do that, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think you will play Janet Chris to her, like, early 60s to what is it going to be? Her 80s or the 90s? Or her late 90s or her late 70s? What do you think?
I'm gonna be that damn old.
So, what do you think we're going to do? What do you think what age that Janet Chris was supposed to die at, right? Janet Chris. What do you think? We can do that, right? Or she can just stay alive, though. You know how Janet Chris will be in 2022? Let's see. I think in her 90s, I think 94. Right?
That's pretty old, huh?
Yeah. So I was gonna ask you what age that Jan Chris was supposed to die. What do you think? What do you think that's supposed to be?
I think younger than that, because zombie stuff can be stressful for an old person like that. So they probably wouldn't last long.
How about you just stay alive in the franchise? Or, like, what is it supposed to be until Zombie Coming? What is it supposed to be? That Jan Chris supposed to die? Just stays alive until, what about, later? Or do you think that's better?
Okay.
Just asking you. Let's see what...
Oops.
Are you gonna... Huh?
Grandma's still busy.
Okay, just asking her what...
Is she busy?
Sometimes maybe you're yes or no.
You need to let her, because she cannot think about what you're doing and what she's doing at the same time.
The character that she's gonna play until
I know, but she cannot think about that right now when she's mainly focusing on stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so give her a break.
Just asking when is let me see. I don't even know yet. So how can we see that Jack in the Box bag?
Oh, this is just garbage.
You've been having that since? When did you have that with you?
It's been in my closet. It's just a bunch of trash I had in the closet. Mostly old.
So thank you.
vitamin bottles.
So thank you for telling me what you're gonna play Javier until his 70s, right?
Right, 77.
In 2007, right?
Yep.
He's supposed to be stays alive until maybe till 6. That's the last time he stay alive. So we can do that.
Okay.
And they're dead later from the zombie apocalypse. So what do you want to play after Javier? What new character you will play after Javier Chris died from the zombies?
I don't know. I'll have to think of it. I'll be spontaneous about it. come up with something off the fly at the moment.
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple years, right?
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple of years.
For me to create all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
All of that stuff, because I'd be a teenager, right?
So I don't want to plan out a character right now that might change between now and then.
You okay? Wait, my video's still recording minutes. Sometimes it's just like, whatever it is, my recording. So, we're filming so long. We don't know how long my video might end later, or maybe it's gonna end after my mom comes here. I don't know exactly, so this interview is gonna be longer, or maybe than I thought.
Okay, well, I'm really busy too, buddy.
Okay. Letting you know when you're done being busy. Oh yeah, guys, just for one more thing. We need to search up a frog prop for them to look like a toxic gas. Because if we forgot to get one. We forgot to get one, right?
God damn it, Jasper, what are you doing?
Maybe it costs for a few dollars to get one, right? They look like a gas. Because I see some on Halloween. They put on their what is it called?
It's a smoke machine.
Yeah, we should get one. They usually look like one.
Sometimes it's expensive.
We need a few money to get it. We should do that. For that thing that where it comes.
Yeah.
You're the one who should play the zombie, and you play Javier until in the late 2000s.
Play Javier and the zombie. I could do that.
Zombie Coming 1 to Zombie Coming 19.
Well,
So he dies from the...
all the way up to 19. I can tell you, Javier won't be around till 19. He comes out in 13, right?
You said that he was supposed to die in 19... He was supposed to die in the late 70s in 2007.
7, right?
Yes. You know that year that's going to take? 2007. It's going to be 5 years after of General's death. You know, is the General supposed to be in 2002? Huh.
Right.
Just see, because the General was born in 1921. Supposed to be 80. He was supposed to be 81, I think. Right?
Right.
So that's 68 and 81 is like what is that? 13 years or something?
Yeah, 58 to 31.
So I understand that it wouldn't last long. Okay, Grandma, I understand you're busy. So I'll let you know. I'll give you some information. So thank you. Let me know where the character is supposed to stay alive until, what is it? I don't know. Make your idea. Or I'll make ideas for you. When you're in the next, when you're in the next few in the interview, in some interviews, because we're doing 11 interviews, right?
Oh shit. Damn it, my clothes.
So we need 11 interviews then. Okay, then we're gonna do deleted scenes, I think. So I understand it's gonna be hard for us to get all the stuff to know how many years we joined. I don't know what's gonna happen in YouTube in the future, right?
Yeah, who knows? What the future holds. Nobody knows.
Because the YouTube